Little issue getting the live started. Hopefully everyone can hear me and everything. Uh, Basically the internet crashed for us, but we're getting back to working here. So we're not starting with a countdown this time. We don't have anyone on here yet, so I want to make sure it's posted to our pages before we start anything. It says I am on my end. It says I have a viewer. Um,
You are on Nick Fulks.
Sorry, guys. My internet cannot handle the amount of orders we're getting right now, along with, trying to go live. So we're just trying to get the kinks worked out here.
You're live on yours, but not the business.
Not on the business.
Yeah, you're live on your personal page.
No, it says alive. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Had to different studio. This is back in the house, not the garage where we normally record with everything. So sorry about the little delay getting started with the internet and everything. But customer appreciation stream here. We want to help you guys, hook you guys up for supporting me. I want to support you guys. So we're gonna do a giveaway here every 10 minutes. We're gonna start it at 8:40. Start doing the giveaways just to give people time to get on this stream since my last one crashed. But back inside, right next to the router now, so hopefully it all still works. 850. I got there's 20 people. You just have to come over here and look at the screen. I can see if I can invite you too. Sorry, guys, we're just having one more issue. Getting it ready for to give you guys stuff. You'll have to see the comments though, so I just texted you the direct link so you can see the chat. Thank you guys as well for the orders. Sorry, we're got started a little late here. Still trying to figure everything out for you guys.
Tell them what to write for the giveaway.
Yep. Um, couldn't get the dark green pumpkin and dark green pumpkin chartreuse sold out. It should be. Well, of course, I haven't been able to look at my phone since the live stream started, but it should still be in stock. If you have to refresh, um, I didn't have the website fully ready to go at 8. Caused a little issue with more connection issues, but should be good. If you refresh the website right now, it'll show everything that's available in stock at the moment. So I think I should have everything besides maybe like the dark green pumpkin blue and orange, which we did a little secret drop last night on those two colors. That's why I don't have as many today. Um, so yeah, what we're gonna do a giveaway every 10 minutes. We're gonna start at 8:40. Is everything good on your end for that? Okay. So yeah, starting at 8:40, I'll say a word, and then we're gonna at every 10 minutes, have you guys enter in, comment, and every 10 minutes we'll pull the winner for whatever it is. We're gonna give away Folks Custom Craig's hat. We're gonna give away Folks Custom Craig's T-shirt, of course. Grand prize winner is going to win even a Folks Custom Craig's hoodie in the smoke color. So, want to really hook you guys up. And then bait wise, of course, we're giving away Glide Bait and Pro Blue. Got some cool things here. Some prototypes. Everyone saw we're coming out with, we have the regular size COVID critter, 19 millimeter. We are coming out with an XL, which is the 25 millimeter. And then for the smallmouth guys, more finesse guys, we have a little junior right here. So we have this rigged up on a net rig. So you guys will be the first ones to get the junior size. I have to look at the millimeters on this. It's obviously a lot smaller than, the regular, but we'll compare it. So we're gonna give away some prototypes for the junior COVID critters. Uh, gonna give away some hardware for them. We have a bunch of the critter getter hooks as well, and then if you guys saw with the drop. Just put on some Nico hooks for, of course, regular Nico rigging, but these are meant to go with the COVID critter. Have them available in the weights that I've been using. Guys have been asking, hey, what hooks to use, what weights to use. So we wanted to be a one-stop shop for that. So time is it now? Is it 8:40? Close enough. So for this first giveaway, let's do the winner is going to get some prototype uh, juniors. We have 2 packs of these, so we're gonna give away 2 different ones of these. We'll pick 2 winners for this first hour since it took us a little time to get on. So we're gonna pick 2 winners. Comment Fulks, Fulks. Just put it in the comments of whatever platform you watch, and we're gonna get you dropped in the bucket. And then at 8:50, we'll pull the winner and then start the new giveaway for whatever we decide to give away next. So first 2 winners, you're each gonna get a 3 pack of Ned Rig jigs in with the Critter Junior. That's Scuppernong, of course. And then this is Dark Green Pumpkin. I think these are a 10th ounce jig head. We don't have jig heads for sale yet, but that's what these are. So you will get these on a 10th ounce. So Creek Fisherman, Real Finesse Fisherman, that kind of deal. And then we have the smoke red color here. So we're going to pick 2 winners from this first 10 minutes. You each are going to get 3 COVID Critter Juniors. There's the 2 packs. And then you each are going to get some decals as well to go with them. You'll each get a folk strip decal. So we will go ahead and pick those in 10 minutes. We'll put this to the side with, put it in this bin here so we know this is the first giveaway. And then if you guys have any questions, looks like we already have a question. Uh, not bass related, but hey, I'm here to help anyone. What's the best bluegill bait besides worms? Anything with a lot of stink on it. I seem to catch a lot of bluegill with anything that's got a lot of scent. Hot dogs are stinky. Uh, of course, you said worms. Like anything Berkeley, like Berkeley Gulp, they sell those little tiny, like 1 inch minnows in a jar. Anything with a lot of stink on it's always good for bluegills. So that's a good question. Hey, I'm here to help everyone. So whether you're fishing for bass, saltwater, I don't know much about saltwater, but I'll try to help. So yeah, don't forget to comment, folks. That puts you in on the giveaway for the first 10-minute giveaway of the 2 junior uh, Folks Junior COVID Critter. Sorry, it's in a whirlwind right now with trying to move everything over from when our normal recording area is, aka the garage, into inside the house here. Jonathan asks, when's the XL dropping? So that's a great question. Originally, we were hoping to have it by as early as this Saturday. The main issue is now everyone knows how China operates. Of course, everyone with a TPE urchin style bait is all getting them from China, all one source, even the main company making them, the Koiki brand. So I actually had mine on order. They were made and they were supposed to ship this Saturday. Now the main brand making these all get made out of the same mold, of course. Same factory, same people making them, just different brands to all these. They kind of got their order pushed forward this week due to such great demand. I mean, they are the ones who came out with the bait, so granted they should get be the first ones out of production. So we did get pushed back 2 weeks due to Koiki having what hide up Koiki, the full cast, which is my 25 millimeter. It got pushed back about 2 weeks, so we're assuming mid June. That's why I didn't want to take pre-orders on it. I would hate to sell something that I don't have in my hands. All of the COVID critters that are available right now, and the new colors and the restock we do have here. We're shipping those on Monday for you, just to give us a little bit of breathing room. They're not all packaged yet. They're not all ready to ship. Very chaotic week this week at the folks' house. Reeks of garlic in every room you go to. I reek of garlic. My parents reek of garlic. Everyone smells like garlic. So, hoping for 2 weeks on those. Like I said, kind of got pushed back by the Koiki getting theirs first in line in production. So, thank you for the question. Appreciate it, and we'll keep everyone updated as well on that. We got more questions on the 25. Justin said the bluegill COVID critter would be a great bluegill bait. I have caught bluegill on it this year. Now, granted, it's a lot. You're throwing a 4 inch bait, catching a 6 inch bluegill, but if they can get it in their mouth, they'll definitely eat it. Rodney asked where he can get t-shirts and hats. Folkscustomcranks.com. The link is right there as well with the QR code. We got the website going down as well. And if here in a little bit after a giveaway or two, I'll switch my screen and we can kind of go over the website and show you guys everything. So if you're looking for a t-shirt, you're looking for a hat, all on folkscustomcranks.com. You can actually get a t-shirt and a hat combo for less than 25 bucks. So trying to stay affordable, like my custom baits for you guys. I'm a fisherman. I get it. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars. I don't want to spend $25 on a hat. So we want to hook you guys up with hats, shirts, whatever. Also giving those away for free today. So that first giveaway ends in 5 minutes. We'll keep going through questions. Jeff asks, can you hold up the 19 millimeter again? How much smaller than the full cast? Not a problem. Well, actually, this is my new bluegill color right here. Speaking of bluegill, so it's 19 millimeters wide. That's the inner ball. That's that squishy ball right there. Tentacle to tentacle, it's 4 inches. So the full cast, I think, is they advertise theirs at 23 millimeters. The ball I'm getting is 25 millimeter out of that mold. I think it just varies on which calipers they're using for that day. So this is roughly 4 millimeters smaller than the full cast. The full cast tentacle to tentacle is 5 1/4. Mine will also be 5 1/4 wide. So this one comes in an inch and a quarter smaller total than the full cast. So it's smaller. It's got less weight to it. Uh, but the 19 millimeter has been catching a lot of fish for me. And honestly, the full cast might be too big for where we fish. Granted, most of my customers are down south, so I think you guys won't have any issues with that. I mean, it's winning every tournament right now. So it obviously, that size is not too big for bass, including the suplex, which is actually another one we have in the works, just way down the line, probably a month out. And the suplex is that 32 millimeter, which I already know is going to be way too big for northern guys, but southern guys, you'll be liking that suplex, the 32 millimeter. So thank you, Jeff. There's again another look at that 19 millimeter with the TP material. You can stretch it as far as you want. Even the inner ball there is stretchy. So go through more questions here. Weedless trebles, any chance on them? So I don't have any weedless trebles coming out. I do have like a weedless, uh, not a wacky hook, a Nico hook. It's a pretty stout Nico hook. It's like we're gonna have them available in 3/0 and 4/0. I don't haven't got them in yet. Just the couple that I ordered as samples I've gotten. They are gonna be weedless, and then we're gonna have a cool little feature on them to make them stay weedless and to keep your bait on the hook. We do have another style of Nico weight coming out as well to go with the critters. Just slowly but surely adding to our lineup to go with these baits, offer you guys everything. Heck, we even have a storage bin coming for them too. So we're kind of wanting to solve everyone's problem on them. And
Can you pull up your Facebook page
yeah,
so I can see if anybody commented on there?
yeah. Sorry, guys.
I can't keep up.
Okay. So, sorry, no weedless trebles, but we do have a weedless Nico hook coming out 3/0 4/0. That's pretty stout, not like a finesse style. So it'd be fine for flipping applications. 20-pound fluorocarbon's not going to bend out on you. So hoping that's again arrives within a month or so. Just waiting on shipping, of course. But yeah, some fun stuff coming. Mike says he was able to get 8 COVID critters. Heck yeah, glad to hear it. Thank you guys for the continued orders as well. Everyone seems to like those new colors as well as the older ones that we had. Being in a restock, we had everything. We have a lot of scuppernong. I think the dark green, pumpkin, blue, and orange might be sold out. We'll check here on the website once we do this first giveaway.
Somebody wants you to show how to rig a Nico weight and a treble hook.
Okay, perfect. Um, let's see. I'll find that comment. We'll pin it here. Okay, yeah. So Justin asked, can you show us how to rig the COVID critter with a Nico weight and critter grader hook? That's an awesome question, and we'll gladly do it. So I'll show you exactly the setup I've been doing. If you watched my videos recently, you'll see this in the flipping video and everything. I've been taking a 3/32. These are my Nico weight that we have. It's actually stamped here on like the nail head portion. Uh, that says the weight. That way you don't forget when you're doing it. So take a 3/32 ounce. That's kind of if you're wanting a Senko fall rate, like if you're used to throwing a weightless Senko, you have to fish it kind of slow, but patience is everything. So you can of course add more weight. We have the eighths. You can put two of these in, which is what I was doing yesterday as well. So you're gonna take your 3/32. You're gonna take your 1/0 critter getter, and we'll grab the old bluegill. Actually, let's just do another color because why not? We'll do the smoked neon. So what you're gonna do, ours have a little hole imprinted on them. Uh, Sometimes we shove the wire through it. If we don't see it, we don't shove the wire through it. So your easiest method of getting the Nico weight in there, which is a little tricky because this is that TPE material, is you want to just lick it a little bit, get a little moist, and you want to shoot for that hole. You're gonna push, you're gonna jam it. Like if you've ever done anything Z-Man, you have to push it. You have to push it completely through to the other side. You'll hear that crack, and then it's secure in place. So we'll try to get that on film here without all the tentacles in my hands showing, blowing away. So again, we're gonna aim for that hole. We're gonna take our 3/32, give it a little bit of moisture, and I'm gonna get it started for you guys. We're gonna push it all the way through. See if we can get the crack. It might take you a second, especially if you're doing it at a weird angle like I am. Okay, so you hear that crack go through. We got it pretty much halfway through the bait. Of course, these are lead, so they're not the smallest. Fish haven't seemed to care. With all those tentacles movement and everything, it's really hard to see the Nico weight in there. So we got it pretty much centered right there. We got the 3/32 ounce in there. And now it just depends on personal preference of how deep you want to go. You see guys barely skin hooking this so they get all three shanks of the treble hook out. When I first did these, I was shoving the shank all the way in and not exposing it to the bait, so I only had two hooks out. Since then, I've kind of been playing around. I've been doing it kind of a quarter of the way in, and I've been coming through to where I still have that hook out, but it's not a lot of bite. I called it the emergency hook. Like if you land a fish and it only has that one hook in it that's got the bait on it, that's a lucky fish. So you're still really trying to get these two hooks up here into the fish, onto the top of the mouth. But the way I've been doing it is you do have that little emergency hook, only going, a quarter of the way through the bait. So now what I do, I don't know if it really matters as far as how it tumbles or anything with the weight placement, is I just use that nail as the head of the bait. Try to angle this down more. I use that nail as the head of the bait. Imagine that's what I think, towards the head, and then I just kind of start halfway. Make sure I show you guys. Start halfway through, and then get her on the hook there. So you can see that hook point is exposed. Granted, there's not a lot of bite to that hook. That's just to make sure, if rigging this a quarter of the way through, that bait's never going to fling off of there. You don't have to put anything additional on that hook unless you really want to. And then you still get those two hooks up on top that are completely free and clear of, not hooking anything other than a fish's mouth. So bottom hook's your safety hook. If you land one on that and that's the only thing it's got, you got lucky. Granted, if you go up in size, that might work, but this one aught, without being too big, too snaggy, just fits this size bait perfect. That's also why we have the Nico hook coming out as well to help fit that full cast, the XL 25 millimeter size. So thank you, Justin. I'll try to do another short video of this. As well, a close up, like a first person view. I know kind of showing the camera, it's a little tricky because I don't know which way I'm pointing when I'm trying to do this. So you can always message me as well. But that's how I rig it, and it's got to be time for our first giveaway drawing, I imagine. So we will go ahead and start that, and I'll try to catch up to comments as well. This is you guys are killing it this stream. We've never had this many people watching, so still, working through the kinks. So appreciate you guys staying with us and everything. And actually, someone will win this bait here later on. We're just gonna leave it rigged for them, so we'll just put it right back in the box as is. We'll give you the stuff to go with it as well. So whoever wins the next giveaway will get one of these that is ready to roll. Got the hook, got the weight in it, and everything. Put that to the side. So now we have the two winners for the two pack. The each of you is going to get a pack of the Critter Junior, already rigged on a Ned rig, along with the Fulks decal. So we're going to give that, and then that, and here's the giveaway bucket. And I just handed those off. We're putting those in a Ziploc, and then whoever wins, we're going to put your ticket in with that Ziploc, so I know to ship it to you. We'll reach out to you after the stream. So, okay, the first winner is going to be Caleb Compton. Caleb, you are winning a 3-pack of the Critter Juniors on the Ned rig and the sticker. So we will contact you and get your shipping information, or if you placed an order, we'll ship these with your order as well. And the second winner of the package is Al Fico. So thank you, Al, and thank you to our winners for that first hour, or not first hour, first 10-minute giveaway. Uh, Continue commenting for the next 10 minutes. If you already commented, you're already in, but you can always re-enter as well. For this one, we'll do Critter. So just comment Critter, and you'll be entered to win this next giveaway. We'll do it for that smoke neon color that's pre-rigged, ready to roll. You'll get the rest of the pack of the hooks we opened for that, and you'll get the rest of the pack of the weights we opened for that. Once I can find that 3/32 ounce, there they are. So you'll get those to go with it. Actually, I'll show you guys my little trick for storing them right now. When I go on the water, I just real simple. I don't have a million of the critters myself, and really, you don't lose them. I mean, they're with that TP material. So when I go on the water, I just take my box. I'll take my hooks and my weights. I'll just throw them in the box, and that way I just got to have 3 of these cupcake boxes with me. I got my hooks and my weights, and I'm good to go. So next giveaway winner is going to win fully loaded, packed out kit for the COVID critter. We'll give you another one to go with it. So this winner, we're going to pick one winner, going to win 2 baits and the hooks and package and all that. So you're going to win the uh, smoke neon color, and then this looks to be green pumpkin red. So you're gonna win a green pumpkin red COVID critter as well. So just comment critter for this giveaway. We'll pick it at, I don't have my clock up here. We'll pick it at 9:05. We're running a little behind, but we'll make it happen for you guys. So get back to more comments. So again, you'll get a sticker as well for this 10-minute giveaway. Get back to some comments here. Are you going to make a Wakasagi color? That's a great suggestion. More than likely, I haven't thought of it actually till you brought it up, Keely. So, uh, Wakasagi, let's see, that's a great colorblind color. I know Wakasagi has purple in it. What else does Wakasagi have in it? It's like a brown or green. We'll play with it. I'll look up some pictures. Maybe if you see, like, hey, this brand's Wakasagi looks really good, send it to me, and we can see if we can color match it, add some stuff to it. And that's for anyone. If you guys see a Wakasagi color, I think that would look cool. Send it to me. Say, hey, this looks cool. If we did some shart here or some orange here.
Somebody wants to know if you can keep these in a Ziploc bag.
Um, Probably. I honestly, besides, I haven't had enough to even put any in storage. I've just been keeping them in the boxes that come in my boat. And then, I only have 2 or 3 of them in my boat because I've been selling all the ones we've been getting. So you can probably keep it in a Ziploc. Like I haven't had any deform that have been left out on the boat for a while. So I would say it's fine, but I know you definitely don't want to keep them with any other plastic because it's that TPE material. It's like Z-Man. It'll eat and melt your other plastic. So always keep TPE baits away from anything non-TPE is another great tip. What's the best single hook with a possibly a weed guard to use for the critter? Right now, I haven't found like anyone else's that I like as much. I'm sure if you went to the normal brands, like if you picked a Gamakatsu, like a weedless Gamakatsu or a weedless BKK owner, you would be fine, especially if you picked this more stout hook. If you're throwing this on a flipping setup instead of a regular setup. I guess I have caught some fish on a VMC Redline Nico hook with a weed guard on it, but that was on a spinning pole. That was more finesse, not power fishing as well. So thank you, Jeremy, for that question. Looks like Daryl and Sean are in, so great to have you guys. If you guys haven't seen the videos and photos they've been sending in, Sean, Daryl's son, has been putting the critters to work big time. So he's been catching a lot of big fish on them, making me wish I was out fishing every day with him. So they're great customers of mine. They live down there in Virginia. Come to see us at the Richmond Fishing Expo every time. Part of the Fulks Future Member Program, which we'll be sending out those shirts and care packages later this coming week to you guys as well. If you're part of that membership, you saw it. We contacted you for your information and everything.
Yeah, he wants white. Two, three people want white. I think it's on the way.
I gotta catch up to that. So, got asked about white. We do have two different white shad, white type shad colors coming. Those are going to be available the 19 and the 25 millimeter. 19s. I should have more 19s and more 25, like the 25s coming in about the same time. About 2 weeks is what I was told from my supplier. So we will see on that, but we do have white and white type shad colors coming. Try to catch up to you guys. How many times have you lost any fish like that? With the treble hook rig, I've only lost one, and it's around the spawn, so you never know how great the fish are, getting the bait. So I've only lost one with that treble hook rig. Now, granted, it was a bigger fish because it seems like you get big bites on these, but I've caught a lot of other big fish on it too. So we're even. It's not like I'm like punching myself over that one lost fish. Jordan says he missed out on the GP again. I haven't looked at my site since we started streaming, so I apologize. I don't know if I still have any in stock. Whenever I get caught up in between giveaways here, I'm going to show you guys the website. We'll go through all the new colors and everything. Just about caught up here through the comments.
Somebody on your personal page wants to know what rod and line.
So someone asked what rod, line, setup you use. Just depends on how you plan on fishing it. If you want to go out power fishing and you want to flip it shallow, 20-pound fluorocarbon flipping stick, high speed reel. And then if you watch my recent flipping video, that's what I was doing, flipping grass edges. I did it with the exact same rig we're giving away, which is the 332nd and the treble hook. You hooked a little bit of grass, but flipping grass edges, you're usually fishing pretty clean, so I didn't have any issue. I know, especially here in Pennsylvania, I'm sure down south your grass is full bloom. You guys are going to want those weedless hooks, so that's why we have them coming in to fit your guys' needs. It's just a single hook versus a weedless treble hook. That'd be an interesting combo. You never know. Um, Spinning pole wise, I like if you're fishing a weightless or if you just want to be more finesse. I've been throwing on a 7 foot medium, 7 foot 6 medium. Medium just seems to be all around great power for these because you have some tip, but then you do have the backbone to set the hook on them, which you do have to set the hook kind of hard with the treble hook on a spinning pole. Just because it's a 1/0, you normally wouldn't throw a bait with a 1/0 on a spinning pole, but it makes a lot of sense with these. So, you just got to set the hook a little bit harder. I use braid to fluoro leader. I use like a 10 to 15 pound braid leader, braid to 12 to 20 pound leader. Just depends on how heavy cover you're fishing around. If you're fishing really open water, you're fine with that 10 to 12 pound test. Or if you're fishing around grass or logs, you're gonna want that 20 pound test. Junebug's on the way as well. That's we have Junebug, Black Grape. We have Morning Dawn. So a lot of new colors coming down the line for you guys. Just gotta wait on shipping, of course. Update on the 25 millimeter again coming in hopefully 2 weeks. Hide Up Quakey kind of got pushed to the beginning of production. These are all coming out of that same mold, same factory, same workers. So you got to imagine how things are firing overseas in that factory right now, where everyone, including myself, is getting the TPE. Koike style urchins instead of the plastisol. So that factory is they're working 30 hours a day, I'm sure, trying to keep up. Let's see here. Michael Long asked, "How did you get into bait painting or making?" I'm 28. I started this when I was 12, 13. Living in Pennsylvania, we just don't fish months, December through March. So, just 4 months out of the year, you sit inside, sit in this room, and do nothing other than tinker with tackle. So, just started from that, bought myself an airbrush, sold my Xbox, bought an airbrush, bought all the stuff to do it, and then just taught myself. So right here, actually, you can see that's my old paint booth right there. So, um, but yeah, like just taught myself board over the winter, and now it's turned into a full time job. I've been doing it for painting for 15 years. You know, my business start date 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. So been at it for a while. Still love it. You know, keeps me plenty busy, especially this year with the COVID critters and everything. So thank you for that question. Still catching up on all your guys' comments. Greatly appreciate it. You know, it's a great problem to be behind on comments. Is it good in all applications or mainly live scope? Definitely works. You can work with the unit on. You can turn the unit off. Yesterday when I was flipping, did not have the unit on at all. I just wanted to see water temp one time. Was it? Flipping it, you can definitely fish it like a jerk bait, like you see. You know, blind casting around, twitching it. I mean, we just saw an NPFL event and a Bassmaster event. Both won without live scope fishing. You know, the Koike one or whatever brand it was, not having their live scope on or whatever. So we're gonna stop at that comment and do the giveaway winner for the two COVID critters, including the all the gear you need for that one that's already pre-rigged. So we'll pick a winner here. I'll hand these over for the basket. So the winner of the two critters, pre-rigged and getting them with some rigging stuff, is going to be Matt Matt Martini, I believe is how you say your last name. So Matt, congratulations. We'll contact you and ask you for your shipping information. You got that two COVID critters with the rigging stuff and everything. So thank you for entering that. Give that over, and then we'll start our next giveaway and get back to comments. Should we give away now? I'm going to do a Folks Custom Cranks hat, and to go with the hat, we'll give you the hat. You'll get a critter and bluegill, and why not? We'll give you some rigging and stuff as well. So that the weight you saw was a 3/32 ounce. Like I said, if you want to fish it like a Senko, that's a great weight. Slow fall, real natural. We're gonna put 1/6. Sorry, what? Not 1/16, 1/32. We have these from 1/32 to 1/8. 1/32 is great if you're wanting to fish it subsurface. These will get you down to about a foot under the water, and it'll suspend there. So it's perfect for sight fishing. You know, getting it just off the surface. So you're gonna get the hat. You're gonna get the bluegill COVID critter. You're gonna get some weights and a pack of critter getter hooks as well. So on this entry, let's just do back to Folks. So all you got to do is comment Folks. You'll win hat. You'll win the critter with some other rigging stuff, and of course, with every order, with every giveaway, I shouldn't have to say it, but you're gonna get a sticker as well to go with them. So we'll put that in the giveaway bucket. Folks, we will draw that one at 9:15, 9:20 ish. I'll try to shut up for a few minutes to be able to keep up with you guys here. So let's go back to where we were. Thank you again, Josh. Uh, Crappy size would be great. We do have that critter, COVID critter junior coming out. If you scroll back in the video, which we'll post the full video of this as well, we do have that smaller size coming out. So, um, say it's we're really getting a lot of comments, so I can't thank you guys enough. If I skip over your comment, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just this thing's like just like my phone is right now, so I'm trying to keep up with everyone. And I'll be messaging, and if anyone message me or have any issues with our drop or anything, I'll get it taken care of. Don't worry, I just gotta play catch up on my phone here from all the craziness. Justin asked, "What's the best way to store these in your boat?" Right now, as far as storing them, as long as you don't put them with any other non-TP baits, you're fine. Personally, I don't have enough of my boat personal collection to put them in anything other than this, but we are going to have. It's on the way, so it's. I don't have an arrival time on it yet, but it is on the way. I'm going to call it the critter crate. So we will have a tackle solution, a tackle box solution that's going to work perfect for these, and it'll actually have a little slot in it for your other stuff as well, for your odds and ends for whatever rigging purposes. So That Gamakatsu box that's impossible to get right now, of course, is a good option, but we're coming out with our own, so gonna hook you guys up with those. Um, Daryl put in this. Thank you so much, Daryl, for that. He says he fishes them on medium power spinning pole, little to no weight when fishing deeper, 3/16 heavy crankbait rod, glass rod. So see, I wasn't thinking of the glass rod. That's a great tip there, Daryl. So thank you for that. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos that Daryl and Sean have been putting out, I've been sharing them on our page because they're catching every fish on the COVID critter and other baits. So if you guys want to, he's caught a lot more fish than I have on these baits. I can promise you that Daryl and his son have. So they're great knowledge to have, and we love having them on our team. They're out fishing, especially with school out now. They're out fishing a lot. So another great resource right there. Thank you so much, Daryl, for the input as well. Since I'm playing catch up here. Uh, Steve said he met us at Red Crest. Thank you for that. Red Crest was a great time. Already want to go back. I wanted to go back as soon as I left. So that was my first ever Red Crest going to. We'll probably do it the same way we did it this year. It's like we won't have a booth there, but that lets us free float around, lets me go to a show and not stay pinned down in a booth. I'm able to get content for you guys, like all the videos, get signatures from the pros, do interviews with the pros. So of course I would love to do that all at the classic, but the classic is just way too busy for me to do a lot of content on top of run the booth. So uh love that you guys enjoyed our Red Crest stuff. Really want to go back. That was such a great time. Great, just how everything worked out there was nice with it being Bass Pro, all around the same venue and everything. So it's really cool. Brad asked why the COVID critter name, because this looks like a COVID ball. Like if you look at the picture behind it, that's like a electronic picture in an E microscope, whatever, of a COVID molecule. Well, to me, that bait looks like it. So just a play on words. We're not trying to offend anyone or nothing. We're just making a funny name to a bait because it's just me running the business and I'm a little goofy myself. So Lori, thank you so much for your support over the years. Lori's been buying stuff from us probably since our first expo we did in Columbus back in 2014, 15, 16, somewhere around there, 12 years ago. So we can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. We love seeing you every year. And I'll absolutely tell him a hello. He's the one helping me with the giveaways. So Daryl Clark asked, how do you order? Folkscustomcranks.com. The website's on the ticker there. We also have the link up right there. Once I get somewhat caught up on comments, I'm going to share my screen and go through the website with you guys. Jonathan said he fished them as a co-angler during a Toyota, weighted a little heavier so he could fish it faster, which completely get. Caught several round cover, just slow dragging it and jerking it. 100% you can do that because it's a soft plastic bait. It's going to get bit however you fish it. Uh, to me, whenever on the retrieve, it seems like they want it like popped more so than just slowly just brought up, like just slowly lifted. So yesterday when I was flip over, of course you let it hit the bottom, and instead of like shaking it like a Cinco, you just not setting the hook, but you're popping it, you're getting it to jut up and have all them tentacles do that crazy stuff under the water. So cool to see that. BJ asked, does the junior have garlic scent? Of course it does. It's also named the COVID critter because it's stinky. You got to wear a mask around it. So all of our baits will have the garlic on them, including the 25 millimeter XL. Jason said the baits store well and hold their shape while out of water. That's what we've found from our prototype testing. So thank you for that. We, appreciate the input and glad to hear that no other issues have happened with you. And, if you guys ever have any issues, feel free to reach out to me. I always try to make it right for you guys. So none of color options. I should have some because I know I have a lot of scuppernong. I just haven't had a chance to look at my website yet. And I don't want to like take away from the stream. Besides when we go looking on there, so we're gonna get ready to pull the next winner here shortly for the hat and the bluegill critter. Okay, I think I just now caught up to the last giveaway. Sorry, my nose is running from the garlic because, like I said, everywhere reeks of garlic. Uh, do you ever paint custom spro rock crawlers? I definitely can. I've kind of switched to the rock crawler KO because Spro recently increased their price. I think dealer cost on a Spro rock crawler is almost $12 now. So even at dealer cost, painting them, I'd have to sell it for almost 20. And to me, that's way too much money for a rock crawler. More than happy to paint yours if you send them in, or I have the KO, which have had a lot of great success on. Haven't had any issues from any customers. Customers been testing them for me before we sold them, and I sell that for $12. So I understand if you want the real Spro, it's just going to cost you a little bit because I mean they raised their price. They used to be like $7 or $8 wholesale, and you just wake up and the one day they're almost $12. And I mean I used to sell them for $15 custom painted. So I $3, just you can't live on that when you're painting them. So more than happy to send, you can send yours for me to paint. I don't have any in stock anymore other than the KO, but if you're interested in a cheaper alternative, that KO's been great. You can ask customers along that line. What are you thinking about? When are you going to have the smaller critters on the site? I'm hoping in that 2 to 4 week time frame. They're ordered. Just when it's coming out of China, you don't really have tracking info unless you pay for a plane ticket, which I did on the XLs, which is like $7,000 for shipping. Uh, but they're coming. Just 2 to 4 weeks is kind of my estimated time. And we'll go ahead. Still catch up on comments. We're going to pull the winner for the bluegill COVID critter with the gear, hooking the hook and weight gear, and the gray hat. So winner is going to get these. We're going to hand these off, put them in our giveaway bucket. Here's all of our entries. And the winner for that package is going to be Larry Bode. So, Larry, congratulations. We're going to get that shipped out to you. It'll probably be Monday, just giving myself a few days to catch up on boxing all of these, getting them all prepared for you guys. We did like 800 today, and I have another, I don't know how many more hundred to do. So, congrats, Larry. We're going to go put that in that bin right there. And here's the giveaway container back. Next giveaway is going to be for a big back shad glide. So you're going to get the big back shad glide in pro blue color. So you're going to get that pro blue. Go with it, since not a critter or anything. We're gonna hook you up with the funny crank my hog with a Fulks crankbait sticker, because you're catching fish on a glide bait. It's probably gonna be a hog, so we're gonna hook you up with that, and of course a Fulks sticker as well. And actually, because it will work fine on this. These have BKK hooks on them already. Actually, in a size. It's either a 1 or a 1/0, I forget. But because we have plenty of them and I have them here to give away, if you want replacement trebles, this is just a EWG style treble hook. So you'll get a glide bait and a pack of critter gator hooks. Comment glide for this giveaway, and we'll do it it's 9:17, so we'll do it at 9:30. That way we can try to get to the website here. So 9:30, we're gonna give away the glide and the hooks. Actually, let's go ahead with that. You're gonna get the glide, you're gonna get the hooks. You're gonna get a scuppernong critter as well. So we're feeling generous. We want to thank you guys for everything you've done. So comment glide, and you're gonna get the glide. You're gonna get a critter getter and the hooks. So let's see. Try to catch up on comments. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to catch up here. Oop. We do have custom face masks. We definitely can start sending them with the critters, because that would be funny. Because if you don't like garlic, you might have to wear it around it. But everyone seems to like garlic. It makes me hungry. Still, even after smelling it for 6 hours today, I could go to Olive Garden and chow down right now. So, um, So Sick Plastic says he fishes them with a Boss mini jig. That's not a bad option. Using a smaller jig with a half ounce, probably a 2 or 3/0, so it's not too big. So that was definitely, that would definitely work around trees and stuff. I'm sure. Sure, it would work great on like a jig like that. Um, Okay, any recent comments? I think I about caught up. Now everyone's coming glide. Okay, cool. So this will give us a second. Now we'll go through the website. Sorry it's taking me this long into the stream. Hopefully it doesn't crash or anything when we try this here. Pull up my website and we're gonna switch over to sharing our screen if I'm able to. Allowed to share screen. Okay, hopefully you guys will be seeing what I'm seeing here. I won't be able to see the comments for a second now that we switch over to the website. So, of course, folkscustomcranks.com. Go to shop. We have the Nico weights. It's a 5-pack for $4.29. We'll go through these first. So you can see each one is stamped on the nail head there, what weight it is, which is kind of nice because I was throwing it and then I was like, crap, what size did I put in this one? I was like, oh, it's on the weight. So we have it in an eighth all the way to a 32nd ounce. They come 5 to a pack, $4.29 for a pack. So try to keep them affordable for you guys. They're lead. I do have another lead one coming out that kind of has like a hook eye in it. It'd be really cool for rigging these as well. Let's go through the new colors. I know some of them are sold out, but I just wanted to show you guys without holding them up to the camera here, just because it looks better when we show them on the screen. Uh, okay. Um, Dark green pumpkin orange. I'm trying to find that sexy shed color, but it might not let me since it's sold out. Yeah, let me refresh here. Sorry, guys. Even my own site. I mean, we were having issues earlier with Wi-Fi crashing and everything. It's not letting me show you the sexy chat. I'll show it to you in a second. So we have green pumpkin orange, dark green pumpkin orange, scuppernong, everyone wanting, smalley snot, dark green pumpkin blue. I can't tell where we're letting off at. Getting into the new colors here. Smoke neon. Um, Actually, let's see if we can go to Facebook. Pull up our Facebook post here, Mr. Brian Thrift. Cool. Okay, here's the new colors. Sorry about that, guys. We have the dark green pumpkin chartreuse. Not sure why the photo clipped. Smoke neon, dark green pumpkin, bluegill. Really like that bluegill color. I'm gonna put it to work next time I can go fishing, which might not be for a while. Because thank you guys for all the orders. Uh, Dark green pumpkin. The other one was dark green pumpkin red. It just cut off my wording here. Yeah, it should be. Sexy Shad. Am I not sharing my screen? I'm no longer sharing my screen. Okay. Like I said, sorry about this, guys. Okay. Here's the colors again. We got Sexy Shad. We got the blue chartreuse with the light blue pearl. Dark green pumpkin. We got the bluegill color. Dark green pumpkin red tips. Smoke neon. Got the chartreuse. And dark green pumpkin chartreuse there. Let's make sure we're still sharing our screen. We are. We'll go to Facebook. Not Facebook. We'll go to Fulks Customs. Again, we have the Nico hooks. We have the Critter Getter treble hooks. And then we had a question earlier about hats, t-shirts, where it's all available. It's all available here on the website. Like I said, hats and shirts are $12.29 each. So for less than $25, you can get a shirt and hat combo. And as well as we have hoodies on there, which actually our grand prize winner here will win a hoodie. So uh, we will go back to this. Quit sharing the screen. Okay, looks like we're good on that. We will finish the giveaway for the glide, the critter, and the critter getter hooks. We'll do it at 9:25. That way we can keep things rolling around here. All you have to do is comment glide for that. So here in a couple minutes we'll end that and we'll go on to the next one, which will be for a shirt. Any comments that we missed here? Yeah, the shirt and the hoodie, just because we need your size, we'll have to make sure you guys are present in the live stream itself, so we can pick your size and make sure we get it to you that way. Um, More neck gator on the critter box. How many will it hold? I'm expecting it to hold at least 10. Right now that's the size that we have ordered. Is I'm thinking it should hold at least 10, maybe 15, depending on how tight it is. So at least 10 will fit in the box. It's not super big, which would be the nice thing. Like you can have a couple of them. Width wise, it's not going to be the width of a 36 or 3700. It's going to be 4 inches wide, which is the diameter of the bait to fit with the bait. So it's not going to be as, too big or too bulky for that aspect. Designed it for the critters, but you can use it for anything. We'll be selling them as like a package. Like I'll be selling a critter crate box where it has preloaded, with 10 critters in it. You're gonna get packs of hooks, packs of weights, just as a whole bundle. You buy this box, you got everything you need to get out on the water. Versus, oh crap, I bought this, now I need to get this weight or whatever. That way, if you get it, for this whole, urchin fishing style. We're wanting to just make sure everyone has the ability to get all the rigging stuff that they need. And I'm sure, with it being such a new bait, people are going to find new ways of rigging it as well. Who would ever thought you'd go flipping around with an open hook treble hook on a bait? But that changed my mind many weeks ago, fishing it like that and everything. That's how Johnson won it. I'm not sure the exact rig Alex Davis was using, if he was using a treble or a single hook. He was using a treble. So all the pros right now, even around cover, they're all using a treble hook versus the single hook. So that tells you there's something to it. So we'll pick the drawing here for the Scuppernong color, the Pro Blue Glide, the Cranked Your Hog with a Fulks crank sticker, and the Critter Getter stuff. So we'll pick the winner for this. Get a bucket here. And the winner for this is Pat, Pat Light, Pat Lytle. So Pat, thank you for that. We will contact you and get your email, or not your email, your shipping address, when we'll get that shipped out to you Monday. So this next giveaway, you're going to win. Actually, should we do that one because that's a Wiggle Wart shirt? I only have. I think that's probably my last one left.
These same color.
So we're going to give away Folks Custom Cranks. It'll have this logo on it, and it'll be this color shirt. This is the military green. I can put the Folks drip logo on it if you'd like, but the ones I already have made up have the Folks Custom Cranks logo on it. So this giveaway will be for a shirt. You can pick the size between large and I believe I have those up to 3X. You're gonna win that. You're gonna win uh, a Scuppernong COVID critter and a pack of hooks to go with that. So you're going to win the shirt, you're going to win the COVID critter, and you're going to win a pack of weights. Just comment shirt, and we'll do that giveaway here. It is 9:27. We'll do that one at 9:35. So we'll do it a little bit quicker. That way we're not taking up much more of your guys' night. Want to make sure we get this thing done before 10 since we did get a little late start. So comment shirt, you win the shirt of your size, and then you're going to also win the COVID critter and Scuppernong and the pack of hooks to go with it, with stickers and all that good stuff. Looks like we have Pat in here already, so thank you for that. Let's see, we have some more comments here to get through. Darren King asked, when's the next show? We've been trying to do it on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Honestly, it just depends on my schedule. If I'm out fishing or I doubt, with that will be an issue next week. So it'll be either next Wednesday or Thursday. We try to let everyone know same day or a day or two in advance. That kind of deal. But it's going to always usually be a Wednesday or Thursday, 8 o'clock, 8:30 seems to be kind of a good time to get everyone across the country enough time to get home, eat, all that good stuff, and get on here and talk some baits with me if you'd like. So plan on it being next Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll try to do some a bait drop with it along with it as well. We have some other cool stuff coming out. Wasn't able to get hooks on them or package them up in time today, but those Mega Bass 110s and Morning Dawn that I painted and showed you guys on Facebook a few days ago, they'll be available tomorrow. Well, actually, they're available tonight. I just haven't had time to get to them. So I'll be putting hooks on them, taking pictures, and they'll be on the website for tomorrow. And then I do have some pre-Rapala Wiggleworts with stamp and without stamp, and the Rock Crawler KO that we talked about earlier. I just painted those in small jaw crawl. They're clear coated. They're just waiting on curing time now. Curing time now that we're finally into summer. I don't know if I need to turn on the daggum heat or the AC for the past 2 months, but I think we're in summer now. Should cure within a week, so those will be available hopefully for the next stream, and we'll drop those during the next stream. So you guys really like that small jaw crawl color, so we'll maybe hook those up in the next stream for the giveaway for those. We have any oh Darren asked when not the next folks live stream was when the next expo is. So no more shows until show season kind of starts. Show season's January through April. First one on the list for us is the Raleigh Fishing Expo. I don't know the exact dates, but it's usually about the same weekend. They always try to plan it the same weekend every year. I think that's like the second weekend in January. So I think the schedule right now goes Raleigh, Richmond, Tennessee. Um, After Tennessee, there's an open weekend, and we're either going to be in Fayetteville, North Carolina, or possibly Indiana. Just trying to figure out which of those two shows has openings and which are available for us. Columbus Fishing Expo. Uh, we're going to try to get to the West Virginia. Two shows in West Virginia next year. The one in Morgantown, not sure the exact name of it, and then the Ohio River Outdoors Expo. We also have another one in Ohio coming up, the Great Lakes Fishing Expo. We've done it years past, but we've had to split up. Like me go to one show, my dad go to the other show. But this coming year, it's on a weekend that we have available. So thank you to Jesse and Aaron for that with the Great Lakes Fishing Expo. Blue Rock Tackle is Jesse. He's the one putting it together. Been doing a great job with it. It's in Cleveland or just outside of Cleveland. Again, I don't know the exact date, but we are coming up that way when that show is going on. And then, of course, we already are in for the Classic in Greenville, South Carolina. And then, same thing for Red Crest that we did this year. Won't have a booth, but we're gonna go do media. It's pretty nice to fly to a show instead of driving 10 to 12 hours and setting up a booth every weekend. So happy for that. Got a couple Wigglewort fans. Jeremy asked when our app is available on Androids. Working on it. To be able to get an app on an Android store or like the Google Play Store, you have to have access to an Android phone. And I don't. I have an iPhone. My in-laws have Android phones, so the next time I'm, with them, with my wife's family, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, can I borrow your phone so I can get this app for you guys?" So just waiting on that. Waiting on a break from the baits because it's a very busy week here at the Folks headquarters. It's a very garlic filled week. Larry said the Collinsville, Illinois show is a great show. Have heard a lot of great things about that. I just haven't had a chance to get into it. It's always filled up, and I'll even contact them like the week after it goes on, and they'll tell me it's filled up. So I don't know if they don't like me or if you guys want to put in a good word for me. I would love to go to that show. It just anytime I contact them, they never have space for me. So don't know if it's a me or if it's too busy, which is a good thing for them kind of deal. So if you guys have any help with that, would love to have that to come see you guys around the Collinsville, Illinois area. Samantha said need to come to Texas. Definitely would love to come to Texas. We did a show in Texas uh, before. It was just years ago. I think it was maybe during COVID. Didn't have the greatest turnout, but we'd definitely be down to come back that way. Classic or other shows as well. Darren says he loves to hear we're coming to West Virginia. Absolutely. Definitely going to try both the Moundsville show and then Doug's High River Outdoor show. Just depends on the open weekends. Everyone schedules their shows in January through March, kind of one or two man operation here. It's me and my dad are the ones who travel all the shows if you've met us before in person. So there's only two of us, so we can only be so many places all at once. But hoping to have some of that issue solved now with the bus RV. If you guys have seen that project, kind of got put on the back burner with all the COVID critter madness going on right now. But we are going to be getting that ready for our show season ventures here in January shortly. Chris says folks at Blue Rock Custom Tackle are great. We travel with Jesse. You know, we'll book rooms, Airbnbs with him. We put a pounding on some food when we're with Jesse. We'll go. Well, funny story, just real quick. All three of there's four of us. I forget who the other fourth or fifth was. It was me, my dad, Jesse, and maybe it was Owen or maybe it was Jesse's nephew, but we ate Outback out of bread. The service was taking forever. It was during a Kansas City playoff game. We were somewhere, I forget where, but we were just sitting, and I think we waited some hours for our food. Well, they told us we got cut off on bread. So next time you see Jesse, ask him if he's eaten at any Outback loaves of bread recently. We'll joke with him, and like Tennessee show, there's a Jimmy John's within walking distance of our booth, and we will literally go to Jimmy John's and buy like the day old loaf for 49 cents, and I'll give it to Jesse, and we'll just as a joke because we always talk about that night that Outback kicked us out for bread. Where is the show at in Tennessee? It is Clinton Highway. I couldn't give you the exact address of it, but I know it's Clinton Highway. If you go to their Facebook or if you go to their website, even it'll give you the exact address. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. Sorry, Clinton Highway in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's about from downtown Knoxville. I want to say it's a couple exits down the road. I think that's Highway 76 or whatever, 77 maybe. But it's about 10 or 15 minutes outside of downtown Knoxville. So really easy venue to get in and out of, free parking. You don't got to worry about like downtown Knoxville problems when you go there for the classic to set up or anything. Um, which show in Indiana? He goes to the Indianapolis Boat Show every weekend. It's the one Ray Rigby puts on. I think it's in Danville. It's called the Indy Fishing Expo. I'm going to reach out to him, see if he's got any availability for that weekend, and see if we can make it happen this year. Just last year it fell during the Columbus Expo, so Columbus Expo is kind of our home show. It's the one we've done longest. So it's hard for us to leave that one, but it's 9:35. We're gonna go ahead and draw a winner for the gray, not sorry, the military green Folks Custom Cranks T-shirt, which will get your size from you from the winner, and then the Scuppernong Critter with the pack of hooks. So here's all of our entrants for that, and we will ask you for your size. Hopefully you're live in the chat with us still. We'll get it shipped out to you. Winner for the shirt is Tony Toombs, I believe is your name. So Tony, if you're still here in the chat on with us, please comment your size, and we will ask you for your address as well. We will get the shirt along with the baits as well, sticker, all that good stuff out to you. So congrats, Tony. Uh, we'll go ahead and do this. Should we do one or two more giveaways? I think one more than the grand, or do the grand. Okay. So this will be the last giveaway. It is 9:37, so at 9:50 we will call it, and that'll be the end of the stream for tonight as well. You're gonna get a hoodie. I only have this color, I think, in 2XL and XL, so hopefully it fits you. If not, we can figure something else out as well. But would like to get you guys a hoodie, especially if Daggum have to put the heat on again next week, like it looks like we're going to. But you're gonna get a Folks Custom Cranks smoke hoodie, 2XL size. You're going to get a Sexy Shad COVID critter, and you're going to get a Green Pumpkin Chartreuse COVID critter, along with hooks and Nico weights. So this is kind of the grand prize. We wanted to do the best for last here. So you're going to get two COVID critters, the rigging stuff, and a hoodie to go for it. So what should do the giveaway winner name? Well, comment COVID this time around. So comment COVID 950. We'll pick the grand prize winner on the hoodie and the two critters, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll be back at it tomorrow, packaging all these critters for you guys. We'll start to ship them. Right now, all the green pumpkins and green pumpkin options are in boxes, ready to be shipped. Now I just have to print how many order labels we have. Can't thank you guys enough. That's why we wanted to do this customer appreciation stream. And as you saw, with our other short videos, we'll do like a packing video as well. I'm sure we'll do a few because we've gotten some pretty big orders with this drop. So you never know. Hey, if we, randomly select your order to be packed, if we film it, we always give you a little extra here and there too, just because we're putting all your baits on the internet. So if your buddies are like, hey, look, he got them baits. We're sorry that we told him you got those baits, but we'll give you something for free. So always just appreciate everyone's support through all this, especially earlier when we were having some technical issues. I think everything's kind of smoothed out since then. Website seems to be working. Uh, the live stream obviously is now working. So thank you guys for just working with me, working out the kinks like we always do. It's one man operation running the computer and everything. So thank you for that. Any comments? I think we got it about covered. If you guys have any questions or anything after this video, don't be shy. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be on my phone. I'll be on the computer all night. Probably not going to be able to paint tonight. I'll have to just respond to everyone. My phone's been blowing up all day. I've been trying to respond to everyone, all the calls and texts, looking for the baits and everything. I've been trying to keep on it, but at the same time, I think without even touching my phone today, it about died as soon as I pulled it off the charger. So, thank you guys for that. If you call me and I don't answer, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just I got a lot. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I'm trying to get it all all caught up and everything. So. Jeff asks how many we sold tonight. No idea. I haven't had my phone. It's over there plugged in because anytime I take it off charge, it goes nuts and just about dies. So no idea. But we sold a lot of COVID critters tonight. We have some more smaller drops coming in the next few days as well, so you don't have to wait those 2 weeks for the main big drop. I know people were saying earlier that all the green pumpkins were already sold. Well, we do have a lot of green pumpkins on the way in between orders because I figured, knowing how the market was going, I figured the green pumpkin ones would sell well. So if you didn't get any green pumpkins this time, please stay with us. We might have them tomorrow even. Just depends on all that, the shipping fun stuff. So we might have them tomorrow, but stay updated. I tried to send an email update today when we dropped the COVID critters, but my website provider was crashing while we were doing that. So I apologize for not getting an email out today. Saying hey, they'll be available at 8. I'm gonna do a better job on that in the future. I now know, when I do a bait drop, I gotta send out an email an hour or two before we do the bait drop instead of 10 minutes before, like I tried to do tonight. So we're gonna keep everyone posted. We do have that Folks Custom Cranks app. I was able to send a push notification through on that when we had the critters available, and then we also post on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We try to keep everyone updated on that as well. So uh, could be tomorrow. Definitely by Friday, we will have more green pumpkins. It won't be like hundreds and hundreds like it was tonight, but it'll be a good amount to where if you weren't able to get it tonight, you'll be able to get them later this week. So Brad asks, "Do you ever do painting videos?" Absolutely have. I haven't done one in a while, just because now I'm not doing any show painting. I'm more so painting custom orders that you guys are sending me. When you drop baits off at a show, and I don't like showing that. I definitely would more than happy to show you guys, but some guys get all not weirded out, but like, hey, that's my secret color, I don't want it being shown. So I only really paint and record myself painting the baits I'm selling versus the baits you're giving me to paint. So it's just a matter, I haven't really been painting a whole lot of baits to sell myself. I've just been playing catch up on the painting side of things, working for you guys, and then also doing some corporate paint gigs, which of course I have to sign NDAs and on all that stuff on that. So obviously I can't show you any of that. So that's why it's been heavy on the COVID critters, heavy on the fishing videos. It's just because honestly I haven't been painting a lot of baits to sell. Those Mega Bass 110s and Morning Dawn, I painted those the other night, but I wasn't thinking of recording. So definitely in the future we'll be doing more painting videos with those Meta glasses. It makes it really easy to be hands free since I need both hands while I'm painting. So I did do some videos like that. If you just have to kind of look through on our YouTube and our Facebook for a couple months ago when we were doing the show painting. You sure you didn't comment on my normal page? Because I recognize the name. I bet he did because I recognize Tony Toombs' name. Well, he's all right for it. So okay, yeah, Tony, you're good. Sorry. Chad asked how much are the COVID critters? They're 10.29 each. I know I do have some still available on Folks Custom Cranks. I'm not sure exactly which colors are, but on my end there are still some showing in stock. 10.29 each. It's a one pack TPE material. All the information's on that on the website, and then on all of our videos and everything we do. Thank you, Steve, for the kind comments. Sorry again on getting behind everything and everything. So yeah, Tony, we got your shirt size. Sorry about the confusion. You're good on that. Darren asks, do you have a minimum amount of baits you need to receive them to get custom painted? Not really. If you send me one, it might take me some time just because honestly, the way my painting system works is the more baits I have to paint, the quicker I can do them. If they're all in one color or few colors, what makes it really hard is when I get sent 10 baits in 10 different colors. That's a lot of color changes I got to do on the airbrush. So it just depends. I can paint. If you send me one bait, more than happy. I will 100% do it for you. You just got to give me some leeway on the time on it. But don't really have a minimum. I enjoy working with everyone, so we want to make sure we paint everything for everyone who wants it painted. Uh, Pittman asks, "Can you show the 110?" I definitely can. Let's see if I can switch my screen here and go back to Facebook. It's not on the website yet because I haven't had a chance today to take pictures or anything of them. So let me switch over here, share my screen, and this will be a perfect last couple minutes before we draw the grand prize winner. Okay, hopefully this stays up on recording the screen. I guess probably the easiest way of finding these will be going to our pictures here. Photos. So I want to make sure we're still, yep, okay. So here they are. I know it's not the greatest picture. I just took these. They weren't even clear coated yet, but these are true Megabass 110s. They come with the original box and everything. 100% authentic. I sandblast them down to get them clear. That way, when I paint them and clear coat them, they still suspend. If you were to just paint over, the existing color, not only would you not be able to get them transparent, translucent like the Morning Dawn color is, you wouldn't be able to get them to suspend still. So there's those. Small jaw crawls as well will be coming out probably for next stream. There it is on the rock crawler. That's the KO one. Those are $12, so a lot cheaper than a stock rock crawler as is. And then these are the pre-Rapala Wiggleworts. With stamp they're 30. The ones without stamp they're 25. Ones without stamp 100% authentic. It was just a color that maybe it was like a chrome blue or something where the stamp's barely there and it's really hard to even save when you sandblast it. So uh yeah, all that stuff coming down the line. Bunch of that stuff. More COVID critter restocks. Uh, Hopefully as early as tomorrow for the green pumpkin and like the better colors that guys are after. The bluegill color. That was a new color that guys really seem to like. So we'll definitely have to do more of those. I'm looking forward to throwing that bluegill color myself. Bluegill spawn going on at our lake right by the house. And then Erie, it's actually Erie. It's even colder up in Erie, so they're still pre-spawn in Erie. So we'll be able to catch in some good fishing still on Erie when we get all these mailed out to you. Everyone's orders from tonight, we're gonna have in the mail by Monday. I'm not saying any earlier than that, just because after I get all these packaged, now my new job will be an Amazon fulfillment center, which I'm not complaining at all. I greatly appreciate everything, all the orders and everything. But for the next, probably this weekend, from Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday, I probably will just be sitting there with the packing tape, running through packing tape, filling orders, videoing them, making sure we get everything straight, hooking everyone up, doing some videos, sending out all these giveaways and everything. So that pretty much covers it. We got a few more minutes here for the grand prize winner. Again, we'll show you the grand prize here for the giveaway tonight. You're getting the sexy shad COVID critter. Gonna be awesome for anytime you're throwing that style of bait. But I like this summer for like the deep live scopers, like what I do up on Erie. This is gonna be an awesome color for that because you don't see a lot of companies making these doing them in shad colors, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the style, like the shape of the bait, but the shape of the bait definitely represents anything. I mean, it doesn't look like anything, but it looks like everything at the same time. So I'm looking forward to throwing that color deep live scoping myself. Of course, you can fish that color non-live scoping like a jerk bait or however you want to throw it. They're going to also win the green pumpkin shart with the critter getter hooks and the 1/8 ounce Nico hook or Nico weights in there. And then they're going to win the 2XL Smoke Folks Custom Cranks Folks Drip hoodie. So we're going to get that winner drawn here in a second. And we'll also, of course, get our decals as well. The Crank My Hog with a Folks crankbait and the Folks Drip. Any last minute questions before we log off? Mark, would love to see you there. Actually, I think I saw you're back home this weekend, which is cool. If things kind of were a little bit cooler down here, we'd see if we could hook up with you and get to fishing. But unless you want to come join the production line this weekend, we're gonna be busy. So if you want to come make some minimum wage, get paid in baits, by all means, you know, we can make that happen. But always enjoy seeing you at Raleigh, nonetheless, and usually the classic. So uh, maybe on your next trip up back home, Mark, we'll get hooked up and go fish the river. Maybe take you 2 hours north to catch some real big smallmouth or however. So last question here. Roger said he just joined. When's the big critter coming out? The Critter XL. So it got pushed back. I've talked about it a few times, but I have no problem talking about it again. It got pushed back. Everyone's using the same mold, the same factory, the same everything when it comes to the TPE full cast size. Koike being the original put in a massive order this week when all of our smaller guys had our orders in. So all of our smaller guys like myself and all the other guys with them got pushed back. The new estimated arrival time is 2 weeks, so mid June. I did pay the $7,000 to get them shipped quicker, so I probably will have them quicker than Hide Up or Koike, whoever the main company. There's so many names that get called by, but I will probably have them available sooner than them because I don't have as big of a dealer network as them. So hoping by mid June. I'm not doing pre-orders just in case if they get screwed up, if they get sent to the wrong address or whatever. I don't want to, sell you guys something I don't physically have. So, uh, by all means, hoping mid June, we'll try to keep everyone updated through all of our Facebook, Instagram, email, app, all that good stuff. We'll keep everyone updated. Darren says getting paid with baits sounds pretty good. Well, that's what me and my dad have been getting paid with baits our entire lives, but I still enjoy doing it. So we'll go ahead and do the giveaway winner here. So this is the grand prize, like I said, for the 2XL hoodie, the two COVID critters, stickers, all that good stuff. So for the grand finale, the winner is going to be Mark Millward. So, Mark, congratulations on winning. We're going to get that sent out to you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for all the views during the live stream. This was our biggest live stream yet that we've done. We're going to put this with your winnings. This is the biggest stream we've ever done, biggest drop we've ever done on the website. So, can't thank you guys enough. Going to be playing catch up now on the computer and phone for the rest of the night. And I will, if you've messaged me or contacted me earlier in the day, haven't heard back, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go home, play with the dog a little bit because she'll be rowdy, and then get you guys taken care of. So thank you guys for everything. Feel free to reach out, and we'll